Welcome, everyone. You are live with the MSPEA, and we are here on location at the MSPExpo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm here with our guest, Shirkant from Prioriwise. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, Prioriwise, hit us with the story. Who you helping? What problem you solving?
Yes. So today, IT service providers such as MSPs piece together information from spreadsheets, manual reports, and project management tools to show value they're delivering to their customers during business review meetings. A process that takes them days, if not weeks, to put together, and they still end up missing upsell and cross-sell opportunities. In this age of AI, which is democratizing insights, IT service providers are unable to meet their clients' shifting expectations. And what we're doing at Prioriwise is to build an platform to enable IT service providers to upgrade their relationship from just a generic commodity vendor to a strategic business partner by providing them real-time recommendations on revenue expansion opportunities at a fraction of the cost of enterprise tools or the CS teams that would be otherwise required.
Okay, let's dig into the specifics here, because what you're talking about is what every business owner wants to be more relationship driven. Totally. What specifically are you talking about? Like what specific problems the MSP having that you're helping them resolve to get a stronger relationship with their clients?
So IT service providers and MSPs in particular are very strong in technical delivery. They're able to close tickets, they're able to keep the servers running as expected, have backups and all going on. And during these business review meetings, they tend to show all this data that shows all the good stuff they're doing for their customers, but the customers don't really understand it because it's not in the language that they can process. So we help them translate that technical metrics into a language that the customers can understand, and thereby show the real value of the services delivering to the customers, and also enable them to spot opportunities to proactively align their service offerings to what the customer has business needs are, rather than reactively reacting to the customer's needs.
Okay, so we're talking quarterly business reviews. Like that's the touch point, or is this an ongoing thing when anytime an account executive would talk to the client? What's the touch point here?
Yeah, so the touch point is quite flexible. It can go from quarterly business reviews to monthly business reviews to even like anytime the ad hoc touch points that account executives or sales teams have with existing accounts. It can be used in all of these scenarios.
Okay, let's keep narrowing in this box. So we're talking account executive, servant, client. Okay, that's piece one. Describe more the best type of MSP, like the best type of MSP that you're serving. Who are they? Paint that picture for me.
Yeah, so the best of MSPs who would most benefit from a solution are the mid-size MSPs, specifically those that make between 5 to 50 million annually or have between 50 to 500 employees. These are the MSPs that have grown beyond the initial founder-led personalized relationships that they have with their clients, but haven't scaled to the scale of the big guys where they can have a full CS team. So they're struggling with scaling the customer support that they've been providing to their customers as they're growing their operations. And so this is the type of customers that would most benefit from our solution.
Okay, so they're making $5 million top line revenue. They have an account executive, multiple account executives, or like your typical persona is at least one account executive.
Yeah, typically at least one account executive is managing multiple accounts.
Okay, how are they solving this problem right now? Because they certainly are.
Yeah.
They may not be doing it as well as they want to, but they're solving the problem. How are they handling it now?
Yeah. So the most common scenario we have seen is that they run around to different teams, like they run to a delivery team and ask them for data on how the customers' service usage has been. Then they go and talk to the customer service team and ask them about the ticket data and how well the tickets have been referenced. Or they pull data from other systems and try to piece together all this information into a presentation that they provide to their customers during the business review meetings. And this is a very time-consuming as well as error-prone process, which is what we're trying to help automate and make it more efficient for them.
Okay. I'm whenever I hear someone talk about the problems they solve, I try to map it to the value equation. The value that the client receives is the outcome that they want, multiplied by the confidence that they're going to get the outcome, divided by the delay in effort that it takes to get the outcome. So the value you're delivering is helping the account executive achieve their outcome.
Yeah.
You just said time consuming. So when I hear time consuming, I think you're reducing delay in effort.
Definitely. That's the main benefit.
Okay, so in that case, your same outcome. The outcome is the account executive has all the intel contextualized to each account so they can have a meaningful conversation with their clients. That's the outcome.
Yes.
You're helping them do that with less legwork, less processing time, more up-to-date information on
Yes,
hand. Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. So we provide real-time recommendations because our agentic solution is connected to these systems on in real time and pulls the data and is able to proactively spot opportunities where there's possibility for improving the customer service that the MSP is providing for their clients.
Okay. The people listening are not going to be unfamiliar with the rise of AI in every function of the business. That's going to be familiar. But oftentimes you lose people in these type of conversations because you don't say specifically what it's doing. Okay, so paint as specific picture as possible without talking about the actual business name. But tell me like an account executive that you've helped, what's the transformation before and after, specific?
Sure. So a mid-size MSP that we have been working with, they have about 50 or so odd clients. 10 of them are high value, with whom they have regular business review meetings. With in one of their business review meetings, they pulled all this data manually and put together a presentation last minute. But in the process, they accidentally included some information about some other customer account into this customer's presentation, which was a big oopsie moment for them, right? And this again happened because of all this manual processing that takes time and is error prone. So with our solution, what we are able to do is actually bring in all these pieces of data that exist in disconnected systems in one place and help them build this coherent picture of the value they're delivering to their customers, and also helping them proactively identify where they could help their customers with more. So in this case, their client was trying to expand their business in a new region, and this information was shared with them, but it was not shared explicitly. It was shared in some emails or some ticketing data, and our systems identified that and flagged us as an upsell opportunity. So during the next business review meeting, they were able to bring this up and show their clients how they could help their client to expand their operations into a new region, which allowed them to expand their business with that existing account.
Okay. You're providing intel to the account executive. Intel is only valuable if you can take action on it.
Right.
So how do you help the account executive interpret the intel you provide and then like communicate it to achieve their desired outcome with the client?
That's a really good question. So
thank you for saying that. I try my best.
yeah. So instead of just providing dashboard style information where you're like, this is the health score,
that's
this
information
is
overload. That's not actionable.
Right, exactly. We go beyond that and actually provide recommended next steps as to like what you should be doing, and we go even a step further and actually give talking points customized by stakeholder. So if you're an account executive and you're going to be meeting the CFO, then these are the things you should talk about, and they'll probably be more financial related. But if you're having a meeting with the CTO instead, you'd be talking about other things which are more technical, right? So we provide these kinds of actionable playbooks, recommended playbooks, with talking points customized to each stakeholder, so they know what to talk about and how to explain the value they're delivering to their customer in the language that they would understand.
Okay, I dig it. How would an account executive measure that their life is better because of you?
That's again a good question. There are a few ways they can do that. There's obviously the time savings, how much time they take them to put these reviews before and how much time it takes them now. They can also measure in terms of additional value delivered. Oftentimes when we work with clients, we see that they are able to expand their revenue with existing accounts, and so they can measure how much revenue expansion were they able to achieve by using this tool. And using these numbers, it's fairly easy to compute the ROI.
Sweet. Okay. Where can the audience find more about you?
So you can find out more about us on our website, that is prioriwise.ai. You can also follow us on LinkedIn. We post regularly on LinkedIn, and we are active on most of the MSP channels and communities online.
We're talking Reddit. You on the /MSP on Reddit?
Yes, we are.
Woof.
Yes,
fun.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. Shirkant, great having you on the show.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for joining us live here at the MSPExpo. We'll be here all day interviewing influencers in the MSP and small business market. Stay tuned. We're coming at you live from the MSPAA.
Thank you.